is October 2nd, 2020. It is 12:33 in the afternoon. I am back at Belchertown Police Department, and today I am going to be giving the officers the video footage that they already saw, but I also sifted through a bunch more. Other people sent me videos. I'm going to be giving that all to them. They gave me their police reports. They pretty much sucked. Were nowhere near accurate what actually happened. Nobody took pictures of my property that was destroyed. Nobody did anything about the robberies that occurred, my SD cards that were stolen out of my camera. So I'm going to give them all of the footage, and then after that I'm going to file several complaints against the officers, and then I'm going to take all of the paperwork, the police reports, the video footage, everything, and I'm going to go to the courthouse, which is down the street, try and pursue criminal charges. So yesterday I actually contacted East Hampton District Court, whatever the fuck it's called. It's the one that's in Belchertown, and I spoke to a clerk, and she said that in order for me to pursue criminal charges, I would have to pay a $15 fee, and then I would also have to have all of the person's personal information that I wanted to pursue criminal charges against. So they want me to pay them to do their job for them, and they refused to do anything. Hey, morning.
Hey, how you doing, man? What can I help you with?
My name's Steve. I don't think I remember you. Sunday? Were you working Sunday?
No, I was off Sunday.
I was
Monday.
the guy Sunday who had the dress on and all that. I figured you had just heard. But anyway, I had video kind of like this of everything going on, and then also other people from the crowd were recording, and I got all those videos, and I wanted to give it to you all as well.
Okay.
And then I wanted to show you on camera the differences between what happened and then what's in the reports. There's large discrepancies.
So here's the issue with me taking over on is I wasn't there. Lieutenant Pukunis, I believe, was the supervisor on that day. So typically when there's somebody, further evidence like you have, you want to speak to the report, whoever wrote the report, obviously. I don't even know the specifics. All I heard, because I was off Sunday, so I'd actually have to pull up the report to see who wrote it.
I'd like to do that.
And then what I can do is I can send an email to them to let them know that you have some concerns, some further evidence you'd like to show him or her or whoever, potentially multiple. And then I can get your contact info and have them get a hold of you.
And then also other things, like nobody, so this is the actual camera, this is just a battery pack in a case. This got robbed out of my hand. The lanyard was snapped off. The guy snapped it out of my hand and broke the case. You can see that that's broken.
Yeah.
Nobody took pictures of this. Nobody, like there was zero investigation done.
Yeah, again, I would direct you to the supervisor on that day.
Okay.
So basically what I can do for you is take what you have and then pass it on to those officers who investigated.
And then do
That's a citizen complaint form, yep.
Okay.
Like I said, the chief's not going to be in until Monday at the earliest. So what happens...
Oh, he's not here right now?
He's not here right now. What'll happen is, once that complaint is... I'm going to let him know that you were here or you're filing the complaint, whether you give that to me now or you come back later. So he has a heads up.
All right, this is Eastern Hampshire District Court, and this is where I'm supposed to be filing the criminal charges myself, and I have to pay to do it. So we'll see how this goes. I need to pursue criminal charges.
Okay, is the police department filing on your behalf, or are you doing it?
I guess I'm doing it on my own now,
Okay.
from the sounds of things.
Okay, so this is what you would fill out. This is just your statement of facts as to what happened.
Okay.
And then the person that you're taking it against, out against would go here, and as much information as you know. And then you would be the complainant, so your information would go here.
Okay.
And then whatever you want to charge with, and you're going to sign it.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's my other question. Sergeant Hen told me to speak to a victim's advocate, and they're not here. Because how do I know what offense to charge someone with? I mean, I'm not a
They
cop.
can't give legal advice, so
This is getting worse and worse.
I know.
So you can't tell me a various list of offense codes or anything that I should
we
list
have a
down?
book you can look through, but I can't advise
A dictionary? Size of a dictionary, I'm sure.
you.
I just feel as though I'm not a cop or a lawyer, so if I fill this out
That's
myself...
why we tell you to go through the police.
Right, and then they told me to go through you guys,
Yeah.
so...
I get what you're saying.
You see the problem here.
We can't give advice. I mean, I'm a paper pusher. That's it. So this is our manual of
Oh my God.
offenses.
This is the manual.
Yep, and you're more than welcome to go through that.
This thing is... I'll just take a gander at this, okay? All right, so in this book, I just found armed robbery, 265-17-A. So I'm gonna list that, and then I'm gonna list larceny by person, and then also malicious damage to property, because he broke the GoPro lanyard and also stole the GoPro and then removed the SD card out of it.
I don't know why the police are telling you all this stuff, so.
And I just went there a second time and verified it all, and they said, yeah, that's the way it goes.
If you have a seat, I gotta get the clerk to review it, and then we'll let you know, okay? So, we're gonna notify you if a hearing will be issued. There's no fee because it's felony charges, so.
Oh.
So you have the right to file, the clerk has to find probable cause to get to the next step, so that's what will be reviewed next.
Belchertown Police Department is in possession of all of the videos. All of this was caught on video. Should I also give them to you? Do I need an email address, or do you contact the police?
We don't do anything. It's not, so because you're filing it, whatever you want to give to us is what we would base it on.
Wow.
I don't know if you want to add to this statement of fact, but
Okay.
Belchertown Police has
Yes.
it, whatever you want to tell me.
I do. They have it, and then also, who can I email it to?
I would say that if the court needs it, you could have it emailed.
Okay. Thank you very much. See you. So the lady in there, both offices were like basically useless. They gave me a book the size of a fucking dictionary to look through, to look up all these penal codes myself. It's fucking unbelievable. I'm taxed for a service that is not provided for me, and then when I want it, I have to do it myself. Blows my mind. Blows my mind. So I'm back at Belchertown Police Department, and I'm hoping to get paper copies of the reports to give them to the courts right now. Perfect, thank you very much. That's everything. So I have the police report here for Michael Boudry. This is the only one I'm able to file charges against at the moment. This report is fucking terrible. It doesn't mention anything about the knife he used. This is like horrible. All it mentions anything about is that my property, the SD card was removed from it, and that's it. That's the only crime that it actually mentions in here. It doesn't mention that he used a knife to steal from me. This is so fucking frustrating that I have to do all of this myself, and that the police and courts are literally not doing anything. Nothing. This is 74 South Washington Street. Michael Boudry lives. There is a Chevy Impala parked outside. Oh, wait a second. This isn't your house, is it? Oh, it is? Oh my God, I feel so dumb now. All right, never mind. Now I feel like a real idiot.
What? What's wrong?
This is not the right house. I'm sorry.
Who are you looking for?
Michael Boudry.
Why are you looking for Michael?
Which is oh, okay, so he does live here. All right. He doesn't live here.
No, why are you looking for him?
Okay, he committed a crime, an armed robbery against me.
No, he doesn't live here.
He doesn't live.
When
Oh,
did he commit a crime against you?
armed robbery. He used a knife to steal from me.
When?
On Sunday, September 27th.
Yeah, I have no idea where he lives.
Gotcha. What? Do you know why this would have came up as his address then?
Probably coming up because I'm his mother.
Oh, you're his mom. Okay, so the police also think that this is his address, though.
It's not.
It's okay. Well, this is what they have as his address. So. Miss, would you like the police would you like the police reports and the videos? If you'd like, I could give them to you. All right, she said she's not interested. Right. Okay. All right. She said you started it. Hi, my name's Steve. I'm looking for Michael Beaudry. Oh, I had a last known address of 687 Federal for a Monique Benoit. Bonite? I don't know how to pronounce the last name. Do you know who those are? Yeah. Okay, is that you? Because, okay. Well, if you do happen to know who Monique is, her baby daddy, I don't know, like boyfriend, baby daddy situation, whatever it is, he committed an armed robbery against me, and the last known address for Monique that they have is here.
I can tell you that she lives around here.
That she lives around here?
Yeah.
She doesn't live there, though, at that address? Because that's what the police had as the last known address. Oh, okay. All right, so she does live there. Okay. All right, gotcha. All right, so currently I'm at a gas station parking lot in between Belchertown and Chicopee. I figured that since I'm in the area, I would just go ahead and verify the address of Gail Sujats, the woman who pepper sprayed me. At some point in time, I will want to pursue charges against her for the pepper spray. So I'm standing here in front of Gail and Randall Sujats' house. This is the woman who pepper sprayed me. This is 20 White Birch Ave in Chicopee, Massachusetts. I know it's their house because there's a Trump-Pence sign right here, U.S. Marine Corps flag, American flag. Their door is open. Look, there's Randall Sujat in his house right there. So he's in the doorway staring at me right now. How's it going, Randall?
What are you doing here?
I'm verifying her address.
Calling the police.
All right, call the police. I'm in a hurry though, so I kind of got to go. There's Randall. This is...
Give me your intentions.
I'm verifying your address. The court in excuse me?
Goodbye.
The court in Belchertown, Massachusetts said I had to verify your address myself. So I came here to verify it. You're here. This is your wife's house. She's the one who's facing the assault charge. So, yes, Belchertown Court, it's called East Hampton District Court or whatever in Belchertown, said I had to verify your address myself. There he is, guys. Now I'm leaving. Today is November 2nd. In order to find out what is going on with my criminal case that I filed against Michael Boudry. Hi, good morning. My name is Schaefer. I'm calling from a recorded line. I'd like to know what's going on with criminal charges that I filed personally against an individual. It's been about, I'd say, a little over a month now.
Okay, so I'm finished one arrest. I'm going to put in a hold and then I will get back to you, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for waiting. What is, you said that you're recording our
Yeah, it's the line is
conversation?
the line is recorded. Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Schaefer. I'm the victim of a case.
Okay, so, and you file a private complaint under your name against? What is the name of the other person?
Michael Boudry for armed robbery.
Okay, so I'm going to see what's going on and I'm going to call you.
It is November 2nd, 2:18 in the afternoon, and I'm about to call district court again to find out what is going on with my criminal charges against Michael Beaudry.
Clerk's office.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Schaefer. I'm calling from a recorded line. I had called earlier about my criminal complaint that I
Yeah,
had...
I'm about to call you. So you are the victim in a case, right?
Yes, I'm the victim.
Okay. Did you file something against this person, or it's just
I filed a criminal complaint.
a private complaint?
Yes, a criminal complaint at the clerk's office there, in the like physically.
You filed, the police filed.
I filed it.
Hold on, please.
A few moments later, one eternity later. How is this possible? They've had 5 hours to figure this out. She doesn't even know if I filed the complaint. It's on the fucking paperwork. How incompetent are these people? I was just about to call you my ass. You were just about to call me.
So do you remember when you filed that?
Late September. September 28th, 29th.
So, September. Okay, I'm going to put it on hold again.
Oh my god.
Mr. Schaeffer, how did you file your private complaint? Did you drop it here?
I filled it out in the clerk's office inside of that building.
So you came in person and handed to somebody in the
Yes.
window?
Yes.
And then you gave back to us?
Yes.
Okay. So I have your phone number.
Yeah.
We work with a short staff. I am trying to look to the places that I am allowed to look. And we will give you a call because as right now, I'm not, I need to check with somebody else.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Anything? Okay. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Wow. Fucking morons, man. All right, so today is November 4th, 2020. I am in front of the Belchertown Police Department. Been a little over a month since I dropped off the flash drive for the Chief of Police to review the video files of Michael Boudry and the rest of the people at the rally robbing us, pepper spraying me, assaulting my friend. Nothing has been done yet. Literally nothing has changed at all. So I'm here to fill out the complaint forms against the officers who didn't do anything because last time I came to do that, I was too busy and I couldn't drop it off. I'm also gonna hopefully talk to the chief right now. I'm gonna tell him that I'm still very frustrated that he's had these video files, has had the capability to review them and do something about them, and literally nothing has been changed. So hopefully if I cause a big enough ruckus here and make enough people aware that I'm never gonna go away with it, I hope that they'll actually do something. I'd like complaint forms, and then also if the chief of police is available, I'd like to speak to him. Hello, same guy.
Yeah, how many forms do you need?
Let's say 5.
Do you have a mask?
I do not, but I can grab one out of my car. Do you want me to grab one?
Yes, you can.
I got you. 1 second. I'm sure he's hard to get a hold of, but is the chief available?
He's not in today.
Do you know when he's normally in?
Next week?
Next week. He's out the rest of the week?
The rest of the week.
All right. So as you just heard, the chief is not available. Oh, wait, I should add in a little bit of information about this. About a week after, no, wait. About 5 days after I came here to talk to the chief and get complaint forms and all that, I called and spoke to the chief. And I did not record the phone call, but it didn't go in a very good way. He basically said that if he were there at the rally that day, he would have arrested me, and that he thinks I should have been arrested. Where the fuck is the door? I don't know why the door is clicking like that. Aside from that, he also said that he thinks his officers did everything correctly, that he backs all of them 100%, that he doesn't think any of them should have made any arrests that day or anything like that. What the fuck is going on? Is this phone ringing for me? I don't know if this phone is ringing for me.
No, yeah, it's ringing for you. Governor Baker has signed a state mandate that you have to be wearing a mask when you're in a public place.
Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, the chief told me when he called me that he thinks all of his officers did everything 100% correct, that none of them did anything wrong, that he doesn't think any arrests should have been made, and that he thinks I should have been arrested, that I was disturbing the peace that day. He's been in possession of the video files of me being robbed, pepper sprayed. Nothing has been done, literally nothing. There were multiple felonies committed that day and nobody did anything. All right, so it's been about a half an hour and I filled out a total of 3 complaints. The first one is against Patrolman Robert Ivy, and it states, on 9/27/20, I was robbed by a man. His name is Michael Beaudry, address 74 South Washington Street, Belchertown. Michael Boudry broke my GoPro strap. He used a knife to cut my flag from my hands. He later stole my GoPro out of my hands, broke the case, and stole my memory card out of the camera. All of this was on camera. I showed this video to Officer Ivy and he did not arrest Michael. Case number 20-591-05. On 9/27/20, I showed Officer Ivy video that clearly showed me standing on the sidewalk and being pepper sprayed for no reason. He did not arrest the woman who pepper sprayed me. Case number 20-5805. The second complaint here is against Officer Dennis Fitzgerald. It says, on 9/27/20, I was robbed by Michael Beaudry of 74 South Washington Street, Belchertown. Michael Beaudry used a knife to cut my flag out of my hands, break my GoPro strap and case, and steal my GoPro out of my hands. This was all caught on camera. I showed this video to Officer Fitzgerald and he did not make an arrest. Case number 20-591-05. The chief of police has been in possession of this video for approximately a month. The third complaint that I have here, which I'm sure is going to go absolutely nowhere, is against the chief of police. And it says, sometime in late September/early October, I gave a flash drive to a Belchertown police officer whose identity I don't remember. On this flash drive were video files of numerous assaults, larceny, and damage to property. A few days after this, I called him and he implied that if I pursued complaints against his officers that he would arrest me. Also, he said he did not watch any of the videos despite me asking him to. A total of 3 complaints are going to go inside this little box right here. Let's see what happens. Today is November 4th. It is 2:09 in the afternoon and I am at Eastern Hampshire District Court because every time I ask them what's going on with my criminal case, they say, we don't know anything about it. So I'm gonna go in here, make a fuss, and make sure they remember to fucking do something about this. Hi, my name is Schaefer. I've been here once before, approximately a month ago. I filed a private citizen's criminal complaint form. I called 2 days ago, twice. I don't remember who I spoke to, and that person was unable to tell me anything about my case, and also told me that they needed to speak to somebody else in order to find out more information and that they would call me back, and I was never called back. So now I came here in person.
Do you remember if you spoke with a man or a woman?
It was a woman.
I mean, because really, we couldn't tell you anything over the phone. We would tell you that you have to come here with an ID.
So it's a small claim that you filed?
No, I filed that. I did, yes, file a small claim, but I also filed a criminal complaint form in person at this office, and they gave me that white binder right there to look through.
Do you know how long you filed that? How long ago?
The incident happened on September 27th. I think it happened on within a week after that.
I'm looking, I asked the clerk, because
Okay.
normally when a private complaint's filed, we have a clerk review it. So what was probably done was probably gave it to the clerk,
I'll be
and
with you in just a moment.
either he's backlogged and hasn't looked at it yet, or he did do something with it. But I just asked him if he could go look in his office for it. So.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right.
The clerk is now saying that he doesn't have any record of it happening ever.
What's the complaint for?
It's armed robbery, 266 something.
And who's the defendant?
Michael Boudry.
Okay, did you contact the police about this?
Yes.
What police department?
Belchertown.
All right, and what did they do? They take a complaint? What did they say they were going to do about it?
They said to come here. I mean, we're past that point. I came here in late September, early October, filled out that paperwork right here, gave it to somebody who was standing right where you are.
Okay, all right, so you understand that you're entitled to file the process, but you're not, it's not required that we afford process for a criminal complaint, so that's okay. I just want you to understand that.
But there
Okay?
should still be record of me filing that though, right?
If they didn't enter, there's three clerks here who are, they're all rotating, so.
He just left. He just walked away from
There
me.
wouldn't be a record unless he took it to, was going to issue a complaint or a
Do you
hearing
remember
on it.
who took your paperwork, what they looked like?
I don't.
I'm thinking if it were none of us girls, it had to be the other team. Oh, you've got it.
Ah, they found it. Okay.
All right, so we'll review this afternoon. New Britain?
Yes. Just got out of the courthouse. It was a lot of bullshit of, we can't find your paperwork. Oh, we found your paperwork. And then we'll look into it and we'll call you soon. So to this date, literally nothing has been done about this. Nothing at all. Today is November 12th, and I am at the home of Michael Beaudry. This is 687 Federal Street in Belchertown, Mass. The man who pulled a knife on me and robbed me. He is a very dangerous person, and the community should know about this. There is a Toyota Corolla in the driveway. License plate Massachusetts 578 November Peter 3. These are very dangerous people that the entire community should know about. Today is November 12th, and since I'm in Belchertown, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of stops today. Ironically enough, I just got an email from the chief of police in regards to my complaint. It says, I am in receipt of your 3 complaints regarding incidents which occurred on September 27th, 2020. I have reviewed your concerns, the video you provided, and all relative reports. After reviewing everything, I find there was no misconduct by any of the involved officers of the department. The officers acted in accordance with all applicable state and federal laws and department policies and procedures. Although we take all complaints seriously and investigate them fully in a fair, impartial, and consistent manner, this matter is considered closed and all officers involved are exonerated. Hi, my name's Schaefer. I was wondering if I could speak with the chief.
Let me see if he's available. He might be in a meeting right now.
Okay.
Okay, actually, he's done with his meeting. He's already done for the day.
Okay. The chief is not available. All right, so this is next up on our stop today. This is the Eastern Hampshire District Court in Belchertown. This is
First world problems.
This is where I was last week when I checked up on the criminal complaint against Michael Boudry. So we're here 8 days later. Nothing has happened yet. Haven't been contacted by the courts, so I'm gonna go in here once again, raise hell, and try and make sure that they do something. All right, today is November 12th. We're at 226 Amherst Street in Granby, Massachusetts. This is the home of police officer and chief of Belchertown Police Department, Christopher Pronovost, the same guy who refused to prosecute any of the criminal charges that were committed against me. So I am removing his right to personal privacy. This is his house. A big white deck that wraps around. Has a Ford Explorer, license plate 2577 Foxtrot Golf. On the back of his house, he has another deck. I think the truck is a Toyota Tundra. It's gray in color. No, it's a Chevy Silverado. There's a barn in the back as well that functions as a garage. This is the employer of Mark Fregoso, the guy who hit me in the head approximately 5 times with a flagpole and broke my glasses. Vista Home Improvement. Mark Fregoso works here. The website is vistahomeimprovement.com. The phone number is 888-597-2323. And I did call and report Mark's behavior to his employer. The guy who was hitting me in the head with the flagpole, I just found him. His name is Mark Fregoso. We're gonna call his employer, see if he still works there. 888-597-2323.
Thank you for calling Vista Home Improvement and Luxury Bath. This is Melissa. How may I direct your call?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Schaefer. I'm calling from a recorded line. Could I speak with Mark Fregoso's boss?
Sure. Can I ask what the call is in regards to?
It's about me reporting Mark to his employer for Mark attacking me over the weekend with a flagpole, hitting me over the head with it several times and breaking my glasses. I think it's important information that his employer would like to know about, that Mark is acting violently.
Yes, absolutely. Give me one moment. And was this on a job site?
Oh, no. It was on his own free time. I want to make that very clear. What he was doing, he was not affiliated with his employer in any way whatsoever.
Okay. Are you a customer of ours?
Nope. I'm just, I'm a victim to a crime, and I thought it would be wise for Mark's employer to know that he likes to attack people on his free time.
Okay. Give me 1 second, sir.
Yep.
Hi, this is Rick.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Schaefer. I'm calling from a recorded line. I'm looking for Mark Fregoso's boss.
This is?
Okay, I was at a political rally on Saturday evening in Munson, Massachusetts, and then also Sunday afternoon in Belchertown, Massachusetts. Mark Fregoso was there, and on Sunday he attacked me with a flagpole, tried to act like it was an accident. He hit me over the head with it multiple times and broke my glasses. And I wanted to report this type of behavior to his employer. I thought that this might be important.
And how did you know he worked for us?
I looked up his Facebook, and he has it listed that he works for you.
Awesome. Okay, great. I will take that up with the owner. Is there anything else I can do for you at this moment, sir?
Your name is Rick?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Longiness.
Excuse me?
My last name is Longiness.
Longiness. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate this, and can you give the owner my phone number as well?
I will do that.
Okay. You have it, or?
I do, yes, off of your caller ID here. I had just written it down on a piece of paper to on a notepad to get it over to the owner.
Okay. All right. I also have video of it. Do you have an email where I can send that to?
Sure.
And I also have
absolutely.
I have a police report. I have a police report as well.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
Okay. Not a problem. If you want to send that over, feel free. I appreciate you.
All right, today is November 12th. I'm at another stop. This is 117 something street. I forget the name of the street. This is the home of David Mazza. The reason this is pertinent to me is because this man was arrested for he's the gentleman in the Munson rally who took my GoPro. 117 Oak Ridge Street. It's a Toyota Tundra. License plate Massachusetts 4, David, July, Sierra 10. Well, this is really awkward.
He's on his way up. I was just running it up from the garage.
Who's that, Dave?
Yeah, he'll be here in a minute.
Gotcha. All right. I'm just gonna wait over here. How do you wait? I take it you all live together, obviously, right?
I don't live with him, no.
Oh.
Just the mechanic at the shop that he just had his van at.
Oh, okay. You do the work on his car.
This one, yeah, I just did.
Gotcha. There we go. How's it going, Dave?
What are you doing here?
I am here to confirm your address for a lawsuit. Ah, you don't want to talk? He stole from me. He was arrested on a felony charge of larceny by person. So I am here to confirm your address for a lawsuit. I'm suing. Do you have anything you'd like to say about the felony you committed when you robbed me? He was arrested. You can look his name up on the Mazza judicial website. Look, I'm not trying to cause any sort of physical altercation, anything like that. All I'm here to say is that I needed to confirm your address for a lawsuit, for a civil suit, okay? You were arrested. Do you want to give me back my property you stole from me? You can look his name up on the state's judicial website. So we're going back to this guy's house to get the business information off the car. HVAC, B-6, Mechanical Services Incorporated, phone number 800-992-7386. We'll be reporting him to his employer here very soon. Today is November 13th. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm about to call Dave Mazza's potential employer and report him for being a felon. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Steve. I'm calling from a recorded line. I'd like to speak with whoever owns the business. Is Dave Mazza the owner?
No, Dave Mazza's not the owner. What is it you're looking for?
I need to report Dave Mazza for being a felon. He was recently arrested for a felony charge of larceny by person. It's an aggravated form of larceny because he stole a $600 piece of property out of my hand. I have the police report for you. I'd like to send it to the owner.
Okay, hold on. Can you hold for a minute? We're trying to find you. Hold on, please.
Okay, perfect.
Hello, this is Jim.
Hi, good afternoon, Jim. You're the owner of this HVAC company, correct?
Well, no. This is a publicly traded company. It's owned by NG.
Are you like a supervisor?
I'm the operations manager. I am, in charge of all these service techs.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. So my name's Steve Schaefer. I was at a political rally recently. I had a GoPro in my hand, and a gentleman came up to me and stole it from me, ripped it straight out of my hand. He was later arrested for an aggravated form of larceny by person as a felony charge. That person's name is...
When did this happen, Steve?
September 27th.
Okay.
Yes.
And you know who this guy was?
Yep, Dave Mazza. And I understand he works for this company, correct?
I have a Dave Mazza working here.
Yes.
Okay, so is there something you want me to do here?
I just wanted to...
I'm not going to do anything. I mean, I'm going to investigate this for sure.
I just wanted to report it to his employer that his activity... I have a police report I could send you. I have an arrest warrant. I'm sorry, an arrest report that I could send you. You can also look his name up on the Massachusetts State Judicial website and see his next court date as well.
Do you want to send me the information via email?
Please, that'd be great. One second, let me get my notepad here. Okay, email?
So my email...
Okay, I'll have that to you. And then I also have a video of him stealing it as well. So I'll send you everything within the next hour or two.
All right, well, it's a little disturbing. How did you get his place of employment?
I saw him get out of a van, an HVAC van, in front of his house. And it had the phone number listed on it and everything.
Right, yep. Okay, Steve.
All right.
Appreciate you coming forward.
No problem. Thank you for taking it, handling it. Have a good day. All right, it's November 12th, approximately 5 in the afternoon. This is the home of David, who was an asshole with a megaphone and helped Jeremy get punched in the face. Overall, just treated us like shit and was very aggressive towards us. Told me multiple times that he was going to punch me in the face, beat the shit out of me. It's 119 State Street in Palmer, Massachusetts. I know it's his house because of all the bootlicking shit all around it. The Don't Tread on Me flag, the thank you to the Palmer police. There's a Ford Ranger here parked in the driveway. Don't have a plate on it. There's no other vehicles here, so he's not home. I know he drives a white construction type vehicle and he owns his own business. So these are, again, very violent people that the community should know about. Dave Lane, Building and Remodeling, cell phone number 413-289-9117. All right, today is November 12th. It's now the end of the night. We're at our final stop in Munson, Massachusetts. This is 339 Cedar Swamp Road. This is the home of Frank Hall. He is the person who was arrested for receiving stolen property. And there's people inside of his house right now. They're looking at me.
This is probably him. They're coming out.
Yeah.
Come on, don't go.
No. I'm gonna talk to him. It's fine. Hi, my name's Steven Schaefer. Your husband is Frank Hall, right? Oh, you already know. Okay, yeah. Okay, so your husband was arrested. He stole my GoPro. He's a piece of shit. Dude, they ran away as soon as I told them my name. Did you hear that?
Probably to get the gun.
Get the gun or get the police.